Hi, welcome to Tian. I'm Elvin from Elvin Tan Designs. Today we'd love to walk you through our latest project, Tian. In terms of design, our intent is to pretty much create a backdrop for the entry, but still want to keep it open. So we don't want to kind of have something that kind of close off the whole space. So this whole round circle itself pretty much frames the restaurant itself. As you guys would know, not a lot of restaurants in Melbourne nowadays have amazing double frontage like Tian. This is the opportunity that we really honed onto. So we really thought that we want to create something really special in this corner. It's more like an elevated type of dining. So at night when the lights on, when someone's eating there, it kind of feels like it's an extension from the interior to the exterior. Next thing I would like to talk about is this live tree that we have here. When we designed the whole restaurant, the heart of the whole restaurant is pretty much the kitchen. Everything starts from the kitchen and stuff. So to anchor that space itself, so we decided to give a bit whimsical twist to the whole thing. We actually planted this LED tree. So all these abacus is actually handmade, delivered all the way from China. You can see all the craftsmanship from them, which is really great. So when it was on site, we tried to figure out how do we actually fix it on. So JNT came up with a great idea to actually install some magnets in between each of them. So you actually can, when it's on site, they actually can be clip on and pretty much move, and it's pretty much a more interactive type of feature wall. Melbourne Laser Cut Group and JNT did an amazing job for all this screen. As you can see, the pattern is inspired by Oriental elements, but the way they do it is so intricate. Everything is cut to millimeters, and it's actually done really, really intricately. In terms of design-wise, it really works because it actually opens up the kitchen where actually the diners can actually really immerse into the cooking experience from the kitchen, and the kitchen staff actually can have a look at the needs of the patron itself. So now I would like to walk you guys through this main service counter that we designed. It's based on the idea of a Chinese furniture, but in a modern take of it. So as you can see, the whole thing is designed so that it's more practical to the client itself. At the end of the tenancy is pretty much the semi-private dining and the private dining room. So what we did is we actually commissioned an artist called Ning to actually kind of design or draw some hand-painted thing onto the wall itself. Welcome to the private dining room of Tian. This is a more intimate space of Tian, which they offer to the patrons. If you want to have your own events and more like intimate dining, this is a perfect space. So the whole thing, a whole design intent is to create a space that is more tonal and more dramatic in some sense. So that's why all these screens are done in gold and stuff. So we try to kind of create instead of having a full partition wall, we create a screen that kind of open up the space itself, doesn't close it off. So yeah, kind of feel the interaction between the whole space still kind of flows into the private dining. The amenity space is always the afterthought of a lot of design nowadays, but we decided not to do that. So we decided to design something that is a bit more special and unique, that it kind of suits whatever is happening throughout the whole restaurant. So the whole burst of color starts in front, but once you start to reach where the amenity and the washroom area is, the colors start to tone down a little bit more. It's becoming more dramatic, a bit more darker. We pair all this black with gold to symbolize the imperial opulence of Chinese tradition and stuff. So one thing we really like is this vanity itself. So instead of having a typical long vanity mirror, we try to push the vanity out to be a central piece of the whole space itself. And every detail is really well thought through, even to the lighting. So we work with lighting space for this project. So what they did is they actually have a pin light that starts from top of it that pretty much highlight the whole space. And all this light around here is dimmable. So at night it's actually quite dim, with obviously when you walk past you can see that things being highlighted, and this is pretty much the intent. Thank you for your time, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any question, feel free to contact me at elvin@elvintan.com.au. Thank you.